I'm doing great, Jimmy. How about you?
Man, I'm doing good. You know, just hanging out, enjoying the weather in this beautiful barn.
In honor of the Red Barn session, I'd like to present you with this custom G45.
There we go.
It said it's made out of sustainable hardwoods. It has walnut for the back and sides, you know, headstock veneer, Sitka spruce top. You know, we feel very strongly about that. And, you know, everything, you know, procured from North American hardwoods.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it feels
fantastic.
Good. Yeah. Now, only if I could solo. I appreciate this, man.
We're very proud, you know, to have you part of the Gibson family, and we're very excited to see what you have in store for your next chapter.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
What about guitar? What first attracted you to the guitar? Was there a particular artist?
The honest opinion, what attracted me to a guitar, I was about 13. Women love guitar players. That was it. I actually owned a guitar before I actually knew how to play one. Like my first guitar was 15. I didn't learn to play a guitar until I was like 23. So it was a lot of years of just faking it until I made it, sort of.
Now, how did you learn then?
I moved to Nashville and I started just teaching myself how to just play my own songs. Went on the internet and was just learning the G chord and then the E chord, the E minor and the A minor and the D and the B and the C. That's pretty much it. You know those, you're good to go.
The building blocks of music. Now, acoustic guitars, do you have any personal favorites or styles that you prefer over others? Or?
Yeah, man, honestly, the first guitar that I loved, that I actually purchased once I started playing the guitar, it was a J45, Gibson J45. Just throw it out there. I love Gibson guitar. It is what it is. I do. J45 was the first one I ever bought. And now actually I play a Bird Eye 200, I think.
Okay.
It's like a big body one. It's got like a little low end to it and it feels a little heavy, but yet the neck isn't too big. Yeah.
Now, those are two fine instruments, and they're very, very different from each other. So do you feel that certain songs want to make you gravitate towards, you know, the 200 versus the 45?
Yeah, it's more of where I'm playing. Like most full band shows, big stages, that Bird Eye is my go-to. Sometimes when we do like guitar rounds for like different radio stations, I'll grab the smaller one. Just for travel, it's easier to travel with, but at the same time, it still kind of gives me a sound when it's just that by itself. It's good for me.
So would that be the guitar that you primarily, if you're at home, you know, and you get that inspiration to write a song?
See, I kind of go back and forth between both of them. It just depends if I leave one on the bus or not. Because for me, it's important to have a guitar that the sound kind of matches the tone of my voice too.
So a particular song can kind of, you know, maybe not intentionally, but as it grows, you know, and you feel, you know, your vocal melody, you may decide, hey, you know what, this is the one with the 200, or this other one may be the 45.
And I like to use medium strings. So I've noticed there's a few other styles of, like I had the J15 and something else. With the medium, for me, sounds the best on the Bird Eye and the 45. That's why I kind of stick with those.
All right, great.
Because I had to make sure the guitar matches the strings, but also matches my vocals at the same time.
Yeah, it's that whole package of, you know, contributions from that guitar.
For sure.
You know, the bigger body will, and the materials it's made out of will affect that. So, like you pointed out, being maple, that 200 now is going to have, you know, a lot more solid tone. It's going to have a stronger low end and not quite so airy as the 45. And like you mentioned too, the 45, you know, being smaller, you know, is a little more suited to instrument or intimate settings, you know, radio stations, things like that.
For sure.
Strings, of course, you know, will affect the tone of the guitar. You, as you well know, I'm sure you put different gauge of strings.
Oh, yeah.
Not only will it feel different, but it will sound different.
Oh, yeah, and even certain points of the show, I really like to dig in. So I noticed the more I dig in on the Bird Eye, the medium strings are better than the light strings. I used to like the light strings, but I dig in so much, it kind of like washes the strings out, so I had to go a little heavier.
We're very excited about, you know, your career thus far, and very excited to see what you're going to be bringing to the table in the future. Do you have anything do you consciously make any kind of decisions like, all right, on this next record, I'm going to try to push what I've done in the past and kind of take it in a different direction, or take it to the next level? For
me, it's more of just feeling that moment. I just kind of dive in and just go with it. I write, depending on my mood, I'll change my guitar, like what song I want to write a guitar on. I don't really write many songs on the Bird Eye guitar. Most of my stuff is either a J15 or a J45, because there's something about the J45 that low end, it kind of resonates and feels like home. And for me, when it feels like home, it reminds me of home, which is the country.